Alright, what's up YouTube? This is Legit here, coming back at you with more ways to earn passive income online. Today we're going to be talking about drop shipping. Now, you may think it may be a little too late to get into it, or, a lot of these markets are already dominated or saturated, as they say. But that's not really true. Nothing's truly saturated. Like, there's always new people being born. There's people buying stuff at different age groups all the time. There's things that'll always be popular. So that's really, really not true. So let me go ahead and show you a few things here, though. If you're going to drop ship, here are some recommendations that a lot of people offer too. So whenever you pick a product, let's say I'm going to pick this magic thumb, this disappearing rag inside the thumb trick. Now you look at the store that you're buying it from and make sure that the store has been open some time. Like this one has been open 2 years, for example. But you may want to, have a rule to where like you're not going to buy from a store unless they're open for 2 years or 1 year or 3 years or whatever it is. You also want to look at the order amount. I I even recently made a mistake of selling something that they didn't have any left of. They were out of stock. So it's very, very important you look at how many pieces available there are of whatever it is you're selling. And shipping times, make sure you post the shipping dates and be transparent about it on your ad. Just let them know that it's going to be a while for this. It is at a discounted price, but it will take some time to get there. So these are some of the major factors. Also, you want to look at, of course, their feedback score and things like that. Be careful not to buy something that's 16% off, for example, and then I go ahead and price this at, this is a bad example, but 35 cents, let's say. But then the price of it goes back up to 39 cents a piece. Now I just lost 3 cents just because I wasn't paying attention to the sale that they're having at the time. So always be aware of that. Now when we go here, we'll search for eBay, and we can't really find any magic fingers here for under $2. Right here, $3 is the cheapest one I found. So we're looking at a pretty decent profit margin here. So what we're going to do is, if you want to place this ad, you'll get really good at this over time, but just go ahead and scroll down. AliExpress is really good for having pictures of their products underneath that you can just right click and copy. But let's say they're watermarked like this. Okay, so just go down to paint, open up paint, and then find the image that you just downloaded. Now it's got the watermark in there, just remove the watermark. So come crop it like right above it. And you can even save it as the same file name. So whenever we go back to this listing to list our product, we can just attach the photo. Okay, so finger magic trick. We need some really good keywords that we're going to use if we're going to sell this product appropriately. Sometimes it's just item description that sells products, not necessarily price. But oftentimes price does drive a lot of the motivating factors to purchase items. So here we go. Just go down to the description here, and you're going to want to copy that. And there you go. Now you got to go sure and make sure that you have everything else fixed correctly. So since I'm going to sell it at $2, let's not be greedy or anything. Just make sure whenever you're selling something too that you leave enough room for the taxes. The taxes are going to be 10%, and leave enough room for eBay's fees and whatnot, and that's another 15. So you're looking at a big 25% cut there. So you got to make sure that you have enough to make a decent profit off these. Okay, write in your return policy here. So when you get down to shipping, make sure you select the weight, put in a weight, because if you don't, it's not going to let you list the item. So you got to go and make sure you look at the weight before you list it, and the weight's going to be listed at the very bottom of the AliExpress thing. So this is 0.03 pounds. So we'll just put 1 pound in there because it doesn't recognize points. So there we go. Or even, you know, 10 ounces. Okay. So let's go back up to magic finger trick. And see, they use a lot of keywords here to pop up. That's not always good because it makes it look like it's, one of these things that it's just a random item somebody's trying to sell. So, so go to magic trick. Yeah, there we go. So fake soft thumb tip, finger magic trick, close up, vanish, and appear. And there you go. Now I have this ad set. Condition is new. Make sure all the other required portions are selected. Let's say I have 10 of these. Okay. And list item. And success. And that is how you successfully dropship on eBay. Now, whenever you have your items up and things like this, don't be discouraged if your thing only has like 1 view or 2 views or whatever, because I've sold items that had literally no views, like 1 view maybe, and it sold. So don't let that discourage you. Like this, for example, has 46 page views, 0 have sold so far. So it's a random. It truly is random. Like you're just gonna wake up one morning, maybe 5 things sold. It just depends. So this is another way to earn some passive income online.